strap yourself in because we have some big things to talk about. I'll hold my hands up right now. I was wrong. I apologize. The leaks are real. It's all real. It's happening, and it's got to be coming very, very soon. Let's jump in. Let's look at it again. Let's talk about all this, because now this means another big thing is about to happen. Let's jump in and let's get waffling. For those people wondering what in the Emperor's name I'm talking about, it's all about this image that's in the background right now. This was leaked a couple of days ago, and since then, a lot of people have been debating, mainly, is this real? I myself said, I don't think this is real because the text looked a little bit off with the 500 worlds. Something about it didn't seem real. But since then, I've had some whispers, which I can't go into detail about, but I've had some whispers that says, Valrak, this is 100% real. This box called 500 Worlds, well, this is just one of the boxes for the 500 Worlds. It has the Necrons in there, as you can see, 11 models all together, but this is 110% real. Again, if you want to believe that, believe it. If you don't, no skin off my nose. But I trust the whispers, and I believe now this is real. Which then leads on to the big question: what in the Emperor's name now is happening with his 500 worlds? What does it mean? Is it a box game? Is it a new narrative? What is this? Now, of course, the proof is in the name itself. The 500 worlds is the realm of Ultramar. It's the home of the Ultramarines. Gilliman, Calgar, all the boys in blue, all their successor chapters, right? That is their realm. That is what they're known for, the 500 worlds. Of course, with the Necrons being a part of the 500 world boxing, you would think that there's going to be a conflict now between the Necrons and the Ultramarines, but maybe this is a campaign system that is set within the 500 worlds. One of the big spicy things to remember is the big leak with Kill Team, where we got the brand new Nightbringer, the Sisters, all the Chaos stuff as well. Maybe that is going to fold into this 500 world. Maybe one of the worlds in the 500 worlds is on a big Necron 2 world. They awake, they all start fighting, and forces have to be brought in. Is this going to be one of the end campaigns? Absolutely no idea at this point. But if it is an end campaign, then surely that means there's going to be more factions involved. It just can't be Necrons and the Ultramarines as we've always seen. Maybe Votann will get involved. I know the Tau 5th expansion is just a little bit north of Ultramar, well, way north of Ultramar, but the Votann are on the border, people were telling me in stream last night, so maybe it is going to be a multi-faction thing. Another thing to talk about, what if, just what if, this is basically another type of game they're going to be putting out towards the end of this edition. If you look back towards 9th edition, remember we had the Arcs of Omen narrative campaign, which was cool, the Lion, Vashtor, and all that type of stuff, but they also released a game called Boarding Actions. Remember it? The box sets we got, all the terrain and stuff, absolutely fantastic, absolutely amazing. So I'm wondering, what if this is technically another game, like an offshoot of maybe Combat Patrol, maybe something more simpler, maybe it's like a Spearhead version of like a 40k game where you can jump in and play that type of game with these new battalion boxes, just like the Necron one. And another but, right, it only gets deeper and more foiler from here, because of course this rumor started on a place called TGA Forums, if I'm not mistaken. It's an AOS forums. It's from a chap called Bool, and Bool has a massive track record in being right with AOS releases, and he was the first one to talk about this. But on top of talking about the 500 worlds, he also mentioned that there's going to be even more Ultramarine stuff, which again makes sense. If this is a narrative, if this is a game set within the 500 worlds, it makes sense why we've just got a new Calgar, a new Sicarius, a new Victrix, right? That does make sense. But on top of that, even more stuff. What could that be? Well, we've got Cassius, of course, the chaplain who's in the Death Watch. The Death Watch have not been having a good time. Maybe this is another way to put some life back into Death Watch with a new Cassius model where he can be used with maybe the Death Watch and the Ultramarines. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. Kronos, if I'm not mistaken, the tank guy for the Ultramarines, that could be another big option. And is it the Scoutmaster Telios? Please correct me if I'm wrong, Ultramarine players. Sorry, I don't know your toilet seat chapter. But these are some of the big characters that potentially they could refresh towards the end of this edition and make some more models. Another big thing, of course, is the Tyrannid Veterans. We've been talking about the 10th edition story on this channel since the start. We had it all with us at the start. It was amazing. It was fantastic. It was awesome. But since then, it's slowly faded like an Iron Warrior at the Siege of Terror, right? Just non-existent. And now I'm wondering, towards the back end, are they going to start gearing that up again and start giving us some cool models around the Tyranids being repelled by the Space Marines? I'm hoping if that is true, it's not just Ultramarine specific, because I would love to add some Ultramarine Hunters to my Imperial Fist, my Black Templars, and my soon-to-be Crimson Fist. But I am really looking forward to see now what is on the horizon with these new models. There's a lot of massive things about to happen. One theory that I have, and again, this is just pure theory, this is just pure speculation on my half, okay? We've been talking on this channel that Huron Blackheart is getting a new model. Hopefully that's going to be previewed at the preview show next Saturday, or this incoming Saturday. I don't know what day I'm putting this video out on. Let's just say November. And I'm wondering, what if the Red Corsairs are going back to Ultramar to try and claim the ship that was, well, taken from them by Guilliman. Well, technically, it was Guilliman's flagship first, but the Red Corsairs managed to get it somehow. Then they lost it. What if, like, Huron wants that ship back? I have no idea, but that could be like a narrative to get him back in to start fighting the Ultramarines. I know it's kind of spicy and out there, but little things like that. The Eldar Corsairs, maybe they help Guilliman. I don't know. I absolutely don't know. But there's so many big models that I'm trying to, like, put it into this 500 world things. There's a lot of spicy stuff. I'm massively looking forward to it. But all I have to say in this video right now, the rumor, the leak, it's real. It's happening, right? Trust me. Just trust me once in your life. I will never betray you. I am not Horus, okay? I am Dawn. I am by your side. Trust me, this 500 worlds is real and it is happening. As always, I would love to get your thoughts and feedback on this. Am I right? Am I wrong? Right? Is it going to be a game? Is it going to be the narrative? Is it going to be something else? Post it down below. Would you like a Spearhead 40k version? I've only heard like great things about Spearhead. Could this potentially be that? One thing I do know is that we are going to have the reveal show next week, and it is apparently going to be giant. That's what GW are saying themselves. I think that's more in the fact that there's going to be like a big mammoth shown off, and there's also going to be like new Sons of Behemoth shown off rather than like the plastic Warhound Titan. But we'll do my own speculation breakdown theories of the reveal show sometime next week, and we'll all get hyped about that. Of course, I'm going to be doing a watch along live stream if you want to come and join me, but I'm excited. I can't wait to see what happens now. This is real. This is getting me like just going in full theory mode. I can't wait to see more stuff attached to this. Are we finally going to be getting like more Ultramarine stuff? Do we need more Ultramarine stuff? We've just had Ultramarine stuff. What about the Crimson Fist? Give me Pedro Cantor. For the sake of Rogel Dawn, give me someone that is not a bloody Ultramarine. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching as always. See you in a bit. Thoughts, feedback down below. Have a great day, evening, night where you are, and bye-bye.